There are 13,000 cabs on the streets of New York, but there's only one that pays you back for 5 years of fantastic frugality. Climb into TSR's very own tiny cash cab, and I'll take you to a series of destinations that celebrate the Empire State without leaving home. So what do you say? You in? Welcome! Take a ride to the Thrift Store Rundown's Cash Cab of Dreams, where for our 5th anniversary, we're bringing a Big Apple home. On a budget. If you know Bobby Flay like I know Bobby Flay, or, as I like to call him, Flavor Flay, you know his recipes are, well, what's the term I could use? Unga bunga bungrandioso, without being snobbish. In other words, bold, bright, alive, vibrant, verdant flavors that just tingle your tongue. Flavors that are alive without being inaccessible. No, Bobby Flay's recipes are so accessible, in fact, more often than not, it requires a trip to the grocery store, your local big-name supermarket, really, at the max, to whip up these recipes. These are recipes that truly bring the noise without bringing a large grocery bill into your home. So, if you can't make the trip to Mesa Grill, either in Las Vegas at Caesar's Palace, which is the only Mesa Grill that's open now, or to the one in New York City, which is definitely off the table. It closed at the end of August 2013. If you can't make it to Sin City or to New York City, well then allow me to bring his bold American food to your city via computer or phone or wherever you be having watching this. More than 200 revolutionary recipes from Bobby Flay with collaborator Joan Swartz with photographs by Tom Eckerly. This Warner Books publication was purchased for 25% off the price of $4.99. We're going to keep things in the Southwestern realm by showing you tamales and quesadillas. It's summertime. You gotta feel alive. You know what I'm saying? These combinations are classic. How can you go on? A peanut butter and jelly tamale or quesadilla. Really? How can you go on? Well, go ahead. Somebody will read it. And in America, it is your right to be warned. Sometimes. But let's hear Bobby Flay out. We have a basic tamales recipe, and then, well, we get crazy. Like Guy Fieri levels here. Baked sweet potato tamale with orange honey butter. Bloom cord tamales with basil butter. Shrimp tamales, wild mushroom tamales with roasted garlic sauce or with or without black truffles. Pumpkin tamales with spiced butter. Spicy chicken, eggplant, and grilled red onion quesadillas. Chorizo and goat cheese quesadillas with tomatillo salsa. And a goat cheese quesadilla with tomato and basil salsa. A smoked salmon with dill quesadilla with salmon caviar, a mozzarella, prosciutto, and fresh thyme quesadilla with tomato relish. A couple more quesadillas here to tickle your taste buds. And in my view, not a whole lot of recipe photographs in here. But what little there are accentuate this book's awesomeness. At the beginning, he gives you a basic rundown of classic Southwestern ingredients that add a whole lot of flair to your dishes, as well as proper cooking techniques, you know, the basics, and the equipment you'll need. The recipes in here are divided into, well, your standard recipe chapters, as standard as a Bobby Flay recipe can get. Soups, salads and salad dressings, sauces, relishes, sauces, fish and shellfish, meat, poultry, game, vegetables, side dishes, bread, sandwiches, chips, desserts, and menu suggestions. So if we go to $1.95 here, you'll get some menu ideas from Chef Bobby Flay that you can play around with. One song at a time. So you could do like a Thanksgiving dinner, or a Super Bowl party, 4th of July lunch outdoors, a weekend dinner in the country. You could do a spring lunch or dinner, or a summer lunch or dinner. Come to think of it, I should have done a summer dinner here. You can also do it for fall or winter. It's really a 4-season cookbook. Here's a list of resources. If you can't find some of the ingredients in this cookbook, you can easily just call these numbers. Although I warn you, some of the numbers might have changed over time, as well as the addresses of some of the resources, so check accordingly. Anyway, there's more than meets the eye here with this bold American food cookbook. It is alive in its graphical design. I love the graphics in here. They're intact, yet they pop with color, and they make it more lively and more festive. The recipe photographs in here, not that much, but if there are that much, really, they're not really spread out properly. Because there might be some gaps in recipe photographs in here. Wide gaps, as far as I'm concerned, and that's not cool either. But with wild and imaginative recipes that somehow manage to play it safe in a few instances, okay, maybe more than a few, it's classic Bobby Flay at its most, well, rebellious. This retails for $35.95 in the US and $41.95 in Canada, and as you can see on the back, received plenty of praise from Bobby's peers, and as far as I'm concerned, inside and out, this cookbook is bold and beautiful. And it gets 4.5 out of 5 claps. If you want your cabeza to taste the flavors of Mesa, then you ought to book some tickets for this flavorful flight of fancy. And of course, you can check out my Mesa Grill cookbook by clicking the link in the description below. Remember, if you can make it here on a budget, then you can make it anywhere, no matter how much time passes by. And Bobby Flay, if only I tried your Mesa Grill just once before too many days passed by. I'll catch you on the thrift side. Thanks for watching.
We're going to a place where we're having some lesson, and I'm gonna be you're definitely doing this first. I'm in this place called yeah, I just at the Sugar Factory or whatever it is. Look at this. Why is this coming out?
I don't know, bro. It's pretty dope, though. Pretty dope, bro.
Wow. Look at this. Thank you. Alright, look at this. Waffle burger. Never tried this? Basically, they have good food here. Okay, wait. I did it for about this one. Let's see. Everybody enjoy it. How about I try it? Oh, you see me? That's it.